You get closer so you get the sound. Very
Start
close.
off.
Okay, so your first question is, who owned it? Originally, this store was Nostalgia, and I believe that opened 7 years ago. And then after that, Jason Sinclair opened it up as Strike Zone. And then I've had it this is going on my 3rd year. So I've owned the store for 2 years. It's been the Knowledge Vault for 2 years.
What's the person for your name?
Jason Sinclair.
So, how long have you owned it? 2 years?
I've owned it for, 2 years and 2 months, actually, would be the most accurate.
The worst is actually yet to come.
How many different games do you sell here?
How many different games do I sell? Well, I sell some D&D miniatures, so we'll count that as one. I sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I sell Pokemon cards. I sell World of Warcraft cards. I've got Belisara cards, but I don't know if they necessarily count as a game. And then I do Magic cards. So that's 6 games that I sell, as well as sports cards. And all the supplies that go along with it.
No matter how cold it is or how hungry they are, the fathers must be food. If they don't, they will die.
Is this business very hard?
Sometimes. There are some things about it that are kind of easy, but there are also some things about it that are kind of hard. You've got to make sure to cleaning and making sure you order all the stuff that people are going to want to buy, and you've got to deal with lots of people.
What's the most popular game here?
Magic the Gathering. Yeah, it's a long shot.
How much money does it cost to run this business?
Oh, how much money does it cost to run this business? Well, let's see, it costs $600 a month for the space. You've got to spend $60 a month for the electricity, $35 a month for the telephone, and then it's variable beyond that because you've got to buy the merchandise that you're selling. So like unfortunately they don't just give you all the stuff. So you're looking at another $1,000. So let's say $2,000 a month to operate the store, in the bare minimum.
The father coughs up a milky substance. Despite his own hunger, this tiny meal has been relegated to a small piece of his throat, just for this moment.
How does this help our community?
Well, I think that it does a couple of good things for the community. First off, I think that it provides a place for young people to be themselves and be with friends. I think that it fills a niche in this community, for kids that aren't the mainstream kids, the ones that are playing basketball, baseball, So I think it provides an alternative for some kids that have a hard time fitting in. As well as, those kids that do magic tend to learn reading and writing, and math skills. And they do a lot of work with interpersonal skills because the people you meet at the magic card store are all very dynamic and diverse group of people. So you're not dealing with the average cookie cutter sort of person. You deal with interesting people. And I think that that's a benefit to our community.
Is this business very fun for you?
Yeah, I couldn't do it if it wasn't fun for me. It doesn't make a lot of money, and I'm definitely here because I enjoy magic, and I enjoy the people that are here.
How do the tournaments work?
Tournaments work, can you be a little more specific as to what you're looking for?
Well, how do you operate tournaments? How do you know people are coming?
Well, that's the best you can do is you can schedule events. You try and do a monthly schedule of what's going to happen at the store. We typically post that, and then people show up. They'll pay an entry fee to get into the tournament at the day and time that's pre-decided. And so they'll come, they'll bring their magic deck, or the magic, we'll give them magic cards if they're playing a limited event. And then we'll play X amount of rounds of magic. And then at the end, we usually give out prizes to the top finishing players.
Which set did Kitchen Finks come in?
Shadowmore.
Alright, and which box would that be? Was it one of the ones you already had with me?
Yeah, I think so. I think there were some Kitchen Finks in one of those boxes. You just gotta find the Shadowmore Eventide section.
The Shadowmore symbol is that bat thing, right?
It is the Batwing.
Do you like spending time here?
I do like spending time here. It's a fantastic bunch of people that come in here and play.
How old is the building?
That I couldn't tell you.
What card? Oh yeah, what days is it open?
It is open Wednesday through Sunday.
What times of day is it open?
2 to 8 is generally the thing, except for Saturday where I'm open from 1 to 8, and then from Sunday I'm open from noon until 5.
And just as they did with the egg, the man put his hands off the new going from one to the other.
Okay, last question. Do all your games include cards?
No. But mostly. D&D figures don't involve cards.
I think that's it.
All right, well, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for coming down and being interested.
Welcome.
And good luck at your wrestling tournament tomorrow. I hope you do very well.
Thanks.
So the kids are writing articles, and the